So there's, there are more detailed, we'll send you the whole presentation. There's more detailed stuff in there, but just in the interest of time, I'm just going to focus on the examples. So the first one, we're talking about self-awareness and how you can incorporate that into Minecraft. Minecraft has a whole lesson that you can use called Inspiring Self-Awareness. And when you go to one of these Minecraft lessons, you get a world that's already built that you can use as a starting point, that all of your students can use as a starting point. So this is the page for the Inspiring Self-Awareness lesson, and it's a full lesson plan, and then there's a link to an actual Minecraft world file that's already built, and it goes through all of the steps that you would use with the students. When I was doing this as an example, I did task number 2, which is about emotions and reflecting on your own emotions. So I just did a quick demo of how to use the book and Quill tools in Minecraft education to take this lesson. So I have a little, sorry, that's my self-portrait. I am not an artist, but this is just a quick, I don't think there's any sound, so it shouldn't matter if I just talk through it. So this is what the book and Quill looks like in Minecraft. And I typed that dialogue in there, those words. And the challenge was to create a journal entry using the book and Quill to reflect on something that was an emotional moment for you. So I made mine about the initial shutdown from COVID-19 and how I felt about that. And so the challenge was in Minecraft to use the blocks to design a self-portrait and to talk about the feeling that you had. And so I have this 8-page, document that apparently I should have cut this out. I don't know what I'm doing here. But this is where you can type anything you want into the book and Quill so students can reflect on their thinking right within Minecraft. And then you can use the camera tool in Minecraft to take pictures of anything. You can take selfies so they can take pictures of themselves or of anything they see in the Minecraft world. And then you can bring together text and images using the book and Quill feature. And you can see the little immersive reader button down below, so anything can be read to students within Minecraft. Got a little. Okay, so then when you're done with the book and Quill in Minecraft, you sign it, and that makes it a finished product. And then you can export it as a PDF. So then students can take all of this, the pictures that they've gotten in Minecraft and the text that they've written and export it as a document so that they can take it outside of Minecraft. You probably don't need to watch my typing. So you can enter the book title and then actually sign and close means it's a finished product. And there's my self-portrait again, feeling sad.
I think worth noting too is you mentioned the exporting that book out of Minecraft process, but it actually still exists as a book in Minecraft, not just in your inventory, but you could create a book and put it in a chest somewhere for someone else to find when they're in the Minecraft world. It's published within Minecraft too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. So then once I do that process of exporting it as a PDF, then I've got right here, I've got this PDF document that has the book that I wrote. So it looks a little weird because it's in Google Docs, but it's got the pictures, it's got the text I wrote, and so the work that I did in Minecraft, then I can take it and document it and pull it outside of Minecraft as well. And that's just one piece of that lesson, the Inspiring Self-Awareness lesson. So there's that. So those are linked in there if you want to take a look at those later. It's pretty robust. Okay, so then self-management. They have a whole Minecraft lesson called the Mindful Night, which is all about, obviously, mindfulness. And, has a lot of stuff about deep breathing and meditating and all of that kind of stuff. The other thing that we were talking about with self-management is tracking your own progress, failures, and challenges in addition to the finished product. So one thing that I did, I created this document. I was trying to make an alphabet book with Minecraft images. And for B, I really wanted to take a picture of bats. And the problem with taking a picture of bats in Minecraft is that when you put a bat somewhere, what does it do? Does anybody guess? It flies away before you can take a picture of it. So this is a document that's linked in the presentation. That's an example of, I had encountered this problem with what I was trying to do, and I documented my thinking about what was the problem. I took pictures of the bats flying away, how I tried to come up with a way to solve the problem, and then I explained my solution and took pictures of it in Minecraft with the camera tool and created this whole document about a problem I had and how I solved it. And that kind of stuff is really valuable, to be able to see students thinking like that and how they overcame a challenge, or maybe it's a challenge that they couldn't figure out how to overcome. But that thinking and that process is still valuable. The other thing that I wanted to mention is, so the idea of the different colors for the zones of regulation. And the idea I had was that older students might create a Minecraft world for younger students where they would have resources to help with that. So just make more sense if I show it. Okay, so for self-awareness, I had this world that I built with this cave guide. The cave is called, it's pretty cheesy, but the Cave of Self-Awareness. And so when you get there, the guide says, you can explore the cave and click on the color that fits your current mood. You've got to reflect on how you feel right now. And then there's a URL hyperlinked to explain what the different color zones are, or zones of regulation. I don't know why that's going so slow. And then it's interactive. So I'm due for a new laptop any day now, so I'm very excited.
This will be the inciting incident.
Exactly. So then in this world, you go through and you look at the different colors and you decide which one matches your current mood. And then pressing the button for that color, like if you're feeling red, then pressing the color for that button will take you to a place in the world where you have resources to help you with feeling red, which is like, angry, frustrated. And my idea was that older students might come up with a list of resources or strategies for younger students and how to work through those negative emotional places. So anyway, that's linked in there. And so the idea was, I showed this earlier to talk about NPCs, but if you are feeling blue and you go to the blue place, the blue house, and blue is sort of like down and sad, then you would encounter these NPCs, these characters, and in addition to talking to you, they would give you some resources that you could interact with. So if you click go to the cave, you could go back to the cave and choose a different color, or you could choose to use one of the resources. So in this case, I've got a URL pointing to a YouTube playlist of happy songs. I was trying to think of what students might suggest as a resource for other students. So that could be something. Or it could be, a dialogue where maybe it's suggesting, count to 10, breathe in and breathe out, those kinds of things.